Hello and welcome everyone. It is Donna Gray here from the Scenic Rim in Queensland, your Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia. So I'm happy to be here live with you once again this morning. So please, when you get the notification, jump on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. I have a really super cute little project for you this morning. As you know, I had my 2-day craft retreat on the weekend and it was a huge success. Everybody had such a fantastic time. And I'll talk to you a little bit about my November retreat because there's a few issues with accommodation and stuff. So if you're planning on coming to the November retreat, you really need to get accommodation sorted first before you register because there's a little bit of an issue with the accommodation. Welcome everyone. I can see quite a few of you are jumping in at the moment. Please say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Sorry, I'm just getting my computer over here up and running. So I'm going to use the cute labeled with love bundle today with a really cute embossing folder, which is called the cute crochet, cute crochet, if you want to call it crochet. I call it crochet. It's how I've grown up calling it, but some people call it crochet. So it's a little bit like the bucket and the word bouquet. Mrs. Bucket and Mrs. Bouquet. So please jump on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. Couple of things I just wanted to chat about first before we go any further. The Glass Mat Studio is available now to purchase as customers. So I know a lot of you were interested in the Glass Mat Studio. I know a few of you have purchased the Glass Mat Studio. I've actually purchased a second one. And the reason I've purchased a second one is for my scrapbooking so that I've got two 12 by 12 glass mats that I can lay out my double page layout on the two glass mats and be able to line them up because I've worked out that I'm hoping I should be able to put my inch measurements side by side and be able to lay them out like that. So I'm super excited that we actually can purchase it now. And I know that I don't know how long it's going to last. Now, it complete with the gorgeous chamois that is like velvet. I can tell you it's the nicest chamois that you've ever known in your life. It also comes with the silicone tray. And that actually is a great tray for holding things like little ink spots, your ink pads, your blending brushes. You can even use it for watercoloring. There is so many purposes of why you would want to have the Glass Mat Studio. For one thing, being able to blend on your cardstock and being able to wipe the glass mat clean when you've been blending. It is fantastic for being able to do that. You're able to pop ink straight directly down onto your glass mat to pick up for watercoloring and things. There's so many purposes to the Glass Mat Studio. Plus it gives a beautiful level stamping platform to be able to stamp on. So if you're interested, you can scan that QR code, which will take you straight through to my online store. Now, the Glass Mat Studio can be found in my online store under online exclusives. So it's not in a catalog anywhere. We have a lot of products that are actually available in the online exclusive section that is not available in catalog. So our kits are all in the online exclusive section. The beautiful new golden green bundle that we've been using, the golden greenery bundle, it is actually in the new online exclusive. So if you've been falling in love with the gorgeous set that I've been using last week, the golden greenery bundle, that is available for purchase as well. And when these things come on and they're so exciting, a lot of people jump in and get them. So if you were thinking about getting that Glass Mat Studio, you can scan the QR code there to go straight to my online store, or the QR code is always up in the corner of the video, or there's always links in the show more box down below on YouTube, and they are in the description of the video. Now, any of the products that I use in any of my videos, if I haven't got them listed in the supplies list, you can still click the link to go to my online store and you can pop over to the online store and purchase any of your products. And any orders will actually help me achieve my sales goal that I'm trying to do by the end of September. So for any orders, small or large, will help me achieve that. And it's actually 300 CSV for my career to date with Stampin' Up. So I've been with Stampin' Up for 8 years, and that means, and I mean, we work in CSV, so it's a lot more in Australian money. Um, but I'm trying to hit the goal of being able to reach my 300 CSV for my career to date. So any orders, as I said, small or large, will help me achieve that. So I welcome any orders that anyone is interested in placing to help me achieve that goal. I have my August August Scrap It With Me workshop, which is going to be the Country Lace Designer Series paper and the Saying Something ephemera pack with oh, Dell, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, did you get that from the funeral? So Dell said that she's tested positive to COVID. Would it been from the funeral? Maybe. I hope it's not a bad case. I hope you're going to have a speedy recovery. Anyway, all the more time to stay in bed and watch some crafting videos. So the August Country Lace Scrapbooking Workshop is available for registration. You can get the kit by mail version. There's a lot of options. There's the beginner option. There's the mega kit option. There's the in-person class. So the in-person class will be held here in the Scenic Rim on August the 1st. It's Thursday, August the 1st. So if you are interested in attending that class, please make sure you scan the QR code and jump on and register for that class. Now, if you're unfamiliar about how to scan the QR codes, I know if you're from a background like myself that is not up to date with the modern technology, I learn as I go along. So I am in that category as well. I grew up without computers. You actually open up, if you've got a smartphone, so a touch screen phone, you open up your camera on your phone and just zoom in on that QR code. Once the QR code is recognizable, a little yellow border will come up around that QR code. And if you click on the letters down below, it will actually, I thought so, Dell. It will actually take you straight through to the registration process. Okay. If not, there's links in the show more box down below. And if not, ring me. If all else fails, ring me. All right. So the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is my November retreat. So I just wanted to talk to you about my Christmas retreat. This is the most popular retreat by far. I normally have, and I'm there is still accommodation left, but at this stage, accommodation is booking up really, really fast. So I already have, I think, 14 people that have got their rooms. There's only like 20 rooms or so available here in the Scenic Rim. So if you were thinking about coming to my November Christmas retreat, what you need to do is you need to call the motels. You need to tell them that you're booking in for Donna's craft retreat, 2-day craft retreat. There should be rooms that are put aside for my craft retreat people. Please make sure that you secure your accommodation first before you register for the retreat. And I am just going to see what pans out, but hopefully we'll get something sorted. There are 3 motels here in Beaudesert. There is the Kerry Court Motel, there is the Beaudesert Central Motel, and there is also the Annalee Motel. So if you're planning on coming to my retreat, please secure your accommodation first and then jump on and register. Now, to secure your accommodation, there is no deposit required to secure your accommodation. At least you'll have your accommodation. If you choose not to come, then you can easily just ring up and cancel your accommodation. So please, if you're thinking about coming, that is just a bit of a disclaimer I need to put out there. It is my most popular retreat of the year, so it gets booked out really, really easily and really quickly. So if you're thinking about it, I know November is a long way off, but it is going to be my favorite Christmas retreat. It is by far one of the best retreats that I do each year. So after that has been said, the only other thing I have is, my July Creative Card Club. So registrations close on the 10th, which we are at the 8th today. 2 more days to subscribe to my July Creative Card Club, subscribe to my Creative Card Club. It's a rolling subscription. It costs you $50 per month. You get a quarter pack of designer series paper, a full pack of embellishments, a length of ribbon, cardstock to make 8 cards. I'm actually going to take the envelopes out of it because, of course, things have gone up. Postage has gone up. Prices of everything has gone up. But if you stay with me for 6 months, you will get a gift, and it could be a pack of 40 envelopes. I don't know. You get a gift every 6 months. So you didn't grow up with technology either. I know. Yep. House phone was a red telephone box over the road. That makes me laugh, Sandra. That's so funny. I remember the old dial ones, and I can remember I used to dial really quick. And, you used to be able to put your finger in the hole and dial it. I know for some of the young people, they won't even remember what these were, but you used to be able to put your finger in the hole and dial it, and then it would go all the way back. Then you'd have to pick the next number, dial it like that. And I remember when I was dialing numbers, if it was a couple of double numbers, you were like making the dial go back with your finger. All right. So if you're interested in the July Creative Card Club, please make sure you scan the QR code and jump on and subscribe to that club. It is a great way to help you with your creativity every month, and you get 4 designs every month, and I always tell you what the stamp set that I'm going to use. You can actually add the stamp on as an extra add-on to your July Creative Card Club, or if you're a hobby demo, you can buy your own stamp set, your own die set, and then you can still be a part of the Creative Card Club. So just because you're a demonstrator doesn't mean you can't participate in any of my classes. You are allowed to participate in my classes. There is no rule to say that you can't. And if you are a hobby demonstrator and you're seeking creativity, then I can tell you my classes are the way to go to help you with your creativity. So now let's get into crafting. So let's just show you the bundle. So the bundle that I'm using today is called the Labeled with Love bundle. Oh, and sorry, my camera's a little bit crooked and a little bit out of line there. And I've got cardstock under here. Okay, so it is the Labeled with Love bundle, and it is super, super cute. Now, there's 2 different ways to buy this bundle. So I want to let you in on the secret of how you can buy this bundle and what the different ways are. Now, depending on whether you are a punch person that you actually like using punches, or whether you are a die person and you like using dies. Now, there is an advantage for buying them either way, and I want to explain to you what the advantage is. So when you actually buy the stamp and the punch bundle, this is what you get. Okay, so you're going to get the stamp set, you're going to get the punch, and of course you're going to save 10% by buying them in a bundle, but this is how it comes, and it's great. You don't have to get your die cutting machine out to stamp and punch out the labels, which is fantastic. So if the punch is the way you want to go, then you can actually buy it as a stamp and punch bundle, or then you can actually buy it as a stamp and die bundle. Now, I love this cute little folder because I think it's really, really, it's super cute. Isn't that a cute little folder to hold the dies? But you actually get 3 of the label dies if you buy the label bundle. Okay, so now I'll tell you what the advantage is. So the advantage of buying the punch bundle, of course, is that you don't have to get your die cutting machine out, and you can punch out the labels, and you don't actually have to put the die cutting machine on your bench. So that's the advantage of getting the punch bundle. The advantage of getting the die bundle is if you are doing multiple cards, then you can die cut 3 of these at once. Now, I'm going to tell you another trick. You'll be able to die cut 6 of these at once, and you'll say, how do you do that, Donna? There's only 3 dies. You can actually cut our cardstock double thickness. Okay, so you can put 2 sheets of your cardstock down and run these opened dies through over the 2 sheets, and you will get 2 for each die. So you will be able to cut out 6 of these in one go. Okay, so the reason why I've got the dies is if I'm going to use this, yes, I probably might use the punch to punch out the labels, but if I need to die cut things, then at least I can die cut 6 at once. Okay, so for multiple cards, then the die set is the way to go. Okay, so just a word of advice of how you can do it. All right, for the sake of the video today, I'm just going to use the punch because I'm only going to probably need to do one of the labels anyway. So I actually bought the die bundle together, and then I bought the punch on its own. Or you can do it the other way around. You can buy the punch bundle and buy the dies on their own. However you want to do it, if you want both. If you don't want both, then you just buy whichever bundle is the bundle that that interests you the most. All right, so let's pop these aside. So I've decided on, and this is the gorgeous 3D crochet 3D embossing folder, the cute crochet 3D embossing folder. That is like a mouthful on its own, but it's super cute. It was an embossing folder that I don't know, somehow I missed it. And I seen someone use it one day and I went, wow, that is super cute. I need that. So I went out and purchased it, and it's a super cute embossing folder. So we're going to be using that. Now I've got a color combination here, and you're probably going to look at this and go, what in the world is she going to do? But I love these two colors together. So this is Berry Burst and this is Lemon Lime Twist. So we've got Berry Burst and Lemon Lime Twist. They are such a cute combination. I remember I created a beautiful little outfit for my youngest daughter, and this was the colors. These two colors were the colors. It was a beautiful little outfit. It had piping all around the edge, which was the Berry Burst color, and then it had flowers and things that had like the Lemon Lime Twist and the Berry Burst. And it was, honestly, it was one of my most favorite sets. And I think it actually had, from memory, I think it actually had gingham checkered pants that went with it. So but it was a super cute little outfit, and I've got so many photos of her in that outfit, and every time I look at some of those baby photos, I think, oh my Lord, like I must have really liked that outfit, because she was in it all the time. She was in it absolutely all the time. But I love the color combination, so I decided that was, I don't know, that wasn't my thought process, but I remember now when I've got these colors together, I was like, oh, that was that favorite little outfit that she had. So of course I've got a Berry Burst card base, I've got a Lemon Lime Twist layer, I've also got a basic white layer that is cut 1/8 of an inch shorter, smaller than my card base. So I'm just going to pop my card base up there. I'm actually going to run this through the embossing folder, and we will emboss that layer first. Now this is a super cute, easy card to make and a quick card to make. So if you wanted to create some really cute cards quickly, this card will be the one to create. So of course I'm using my 3D embossing. So on our embossing plate, it tells us what we need to do. This is a 3D embossing folder, so therefore I want to go down here using with 3D embossing folders. If you are ever unsure of the combination of what you need to use with your die cutting machine, then you can read it here just on the base plate. It'll tell you on the base plate what you need to use. So I want to do a 3D embossing folder, so I'm going to use my base plate number 1. I'm going to use my embossing folder with the cardstock in it, and I'm going to use why are the dies the same as the punch? Just use the punch. Okay, Susan, I just explained in that the dies, you actually get 3 of them rather than 1. So some people might like to use the punch, some people might like to use the die. But the die, the advantage of the dies is that you can actually cut out 6 in one pass. So that's the advantage of having the dies. So it's just given people more options of what they want to do. So depending on what interests people. All right. So all right. So we have the embossing folder done, and look at this. Isn't that just super cute? Look at the embossing on that. It is just super cute. So you know those crochet squares that you used to do, and then you would join them all together? I never knew how to join them together. That's all right. So that's all right, Susan. I never knew how to join them all together, but I remember having a lovely time going to my nan's house and crocheting the squares. Like everyone knows how to do those squares, I'm sure. Everyone that's had crochet in their life, I'm sure has crocheted those squares. All right, so I'm going to do that. Now, I think what I might do is I might use a blending brush, and I might use my Lemon Lime Twist, and we might add a little bit of a lemon lime twist. Now, there could be a bit of a mixture. Oh, no, that's going to look all right. So I'm going to use a little bit of lemon lime twist just on this crochet embossing folder just to bring out a little bit more of that embossing folder so we can see a little bit more of the detail. Going around the edges. Okay. So that will show you a little bit more now. So you can see the detail a little bit more. Okay. All right. Now I'm just going to wipe off my desk. And I still, do you know, I still have lost my, I've actually lost my chamois for my glass mat. Can everyone believe that? I mean, I've ordered another glass mat, so I'm going to get another chamois, but I'm so devastated. I physically have no idea where it's gone. And I'm still in search for it. So sooner or later, I hope it's going to come up. So it'd be nice if it turns up. All right. Hey, Jenna, how are you? Lovely to see you. All right. So I'm going to add that to my lemon lime twist layer. Now we have lemon lime twist and we also have granny apple green. And this glue is going to be the death of me this morning. It doesn't want to work. Let's try the other one. Let's hope the other one works because otherwise we'll have to use something like Seal Plus. Yep, that one's going to work. Okay. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue on that. Now, I do add extra glue when I'm using an embossing folder, mainly for the simple fact that I like to make sure that the glue gets all down into the crevices everywhere. All right. Afghan squares. Yes. Yes. So Susan's saying the Afghan squares. I'm sure everyone's done them. And then I used to like when you used to do the big rugs and you just kept going around and it was one big square. Loved doing that too. Great way to use up your old wool, all your leftover bits of wool. Okay, so we've got that. I'm going to fold my card base in half and burnish with my bone folder. All right. Your disappearing Tupperware containers. I mean, it was the lids, wasn't it, that always disappeared out of the Tupperware? Wasn't it always the lids that you couldn't find? Or you had a heap of lids and you couldn't find the containers to match? I think it happened to everybody, I think. All right. So now I've got a scrap piece of this basic white here. So I'm going to just stamp on this scrap piece. I'm going to do the border. So I think I'm going to do the border in lemon lime twist. And then I think I'm going to do the words in our berry burst. So let's grab a block for that. Okay, so a block for that. Now, when you are actually going to stamp like this and you're going to use your punch, what you need to do is turn your punch over and see how your punch is going to work. So you've got to work out how your cardstocks are going to go into your punch. Are you going to be able to punch it that way? Are you going to be able to punch it that way? So you've got to work out which way you're going to be able to punch with your punch when you go to stamp. So it's very, very important that you do that. Because there's nothing worse than you stamping it somewhere and then you go to put your punch in and you can't get your punch in. And then you've got to renovate your cardstock to be able to get that punch to actually work. All right, so I'm going to use lemon lime twist for this cute border. And it doesn't really matter whether I go this way or the other way because it is going to be able to punch out either way, okay? So now I've got to work out what sentiment I'm going to do. We've got you are loved. We've got enjoy the day, enjoy today, or happy birthday. Well, I'm going to do a horizontal card, so my happy birthday is not going to work. So I'm doing a vertical card, so I want to have vertical sayings like this. But I think what I might do is I might show you how you can use these stamps with our Stampin' Write markers, and you'll be able to get a multicolored stamp. So I always get asked all the time, what is the difference between our Stampin' Write markers and our blends? So our blends are designed to color with when you are stamping a aligned image and you're going to color it in. That's what our blends are used for. We've got a light and a dark in our blends, and our blends are the bigger markers like these. Okay, so this one's actually my dark basic black, but I mean, that's how our blends come. They have a brush tip end, they have a bullet point end, and they are designed for actually coloring in when we stamp a lined image and then we want to get a really nice colored in image. Now, our Stampin' Right markers are designed for, you're joining Granny Squares at the moment, Del. Isn't that funny? Fancy we're talking about it. Okay, so Stampin' Right markers are designed for actually colouring directly onto your stamps to be able to use on your project. So I like this one that has the leaves here. So what I actually want to do is I want to have the, should I get a bigger block for that? Oh no, it's okay. All right. So in this image here, you can see we have a flower in the middle, we have 2 leaves on the outside, and then we have the words "You are loved." And then the same thing down the bottom here. We have a flower in the middle and 2 leaves. So what I actually want to do is I want to be able to color the flowers and the words in our berry burst, and then I'm going to use my lemon lime twist just for the leaves. Okay, so I'm going to use the brush tip end and I'm just going to color on that flower, on the words. And I do tend to like to do this a couple of times. Like when I've colored the words, I like to go back again and recolor the words again. But can you see how when I'm coloring the words, you can see the words are starting to appear. So I'm just using the side of my brush tip to actually color the words. Then I'm going to color the little flower down in the bottom here. Okay, now I'm going to put my lid on that. I'm going to go back and I'm going to do the lemon lime twist on my leaves. So I'm just going to color that leaf there and that leaf there, this leaf here, and this leaf here. Okay, so I'm going to go back again with my berry burst. I'm going to go over those berry burst pieces again. So my flower, just to lay down a little bit more ink, my words. Now, our ink is water-based, so you'll find I probably prefer to do this type of colouring on our red rubber stamps rather than our photopolymer, because I feel like the red rubber just holds on to the ink a little bit better than what our photopolymer does. But you'll see that you'll be able to get a multicoloured image by using our Stampin' Right marker. So we're going to do that. We're going to quickly do our lemon lime twist leaves again. So there, and there, and there, and there. Okay, now the next thing what we're going to do is we're going to breathe on it to moisten that ink again. We're going to huff on it like that. And then we are going to line that up on our label and stamp it down. So being able to do your multicolored stamps takes your crafting to another whole new level. And there you go. You have stamped with the berry burst and you've got your lemon lime twist leaves ready to go. Easy peasy. So that's actually the difference between your Stampin' Right markers and your blends markers. So Stampin' Right markers are designed to use directly on your stamps. Do not use your blends on your stamps, because the blends are permanent ink and they will actually color your stamps and they're not good for your stamps. Okay. All right. So now I'm just going to cut that tag out. Bam. Just like that. All right. Now I think I want to have, I'm going to stamp, we've got some butterflies here. So now I'm going to show you what you do with your blends. Okay. So I don't want to confuse you too much. Although, no, we can actually stamp these butterflies. I'm going to stamp them. I'm going to stamp them with, I'm going to show you how you can stamp them and color them just with the stamp. And then I'm going to show you how we could possibly stamp and color with our blends. All right. So I am just going to use our Berry Burst ink. And I'm going to stamp the lined image of the butterfly with the Berry Burst. So lined image with Berry Burst. Then I'm going to take my lemon lime twist and I'm going to ink up the solid image, and we are going to line up over the top of our butterfly with the lemon lime twist, and bam, we have a beautiful butterfly. So let's try that again. That, and then our lemon lime twist. And I might be able to do this one better because I'll get my head right over. Pardon my hair being in there. Okay, so that one's way better. See how I got my head over it and I can see where I'm stamping? I might be able to re-stamp this one. Why not? Look, we've re-stamped it and it looks okay. All right. Or I'll show you the different way that we could do this. We could use our basic grey. Now, do I even have a lemon lime twist? I might have to use, I don't think I even have that. Oh, light lemon lime twist, I do. Do I have dark? Is that dark? There we go. Look at that. I thought I didn't have it. All right. So now I can actually do it this way, that I can ink up my butterfly like this. Let's do a couple of them. I don't know what I'm going to use just yet. So I can ink up my butterfly like that. Now, I could possibly do I have Berry Burst just here? I think this is Berry Burst. Is it? Oh, wow. I'm picking these blends so well this morning. Light and dark Berry Burst. Look at that. Okay, so I could possibly color. I'm just going to close up these inks now. I could possibly color these butterflies now with my blends. So I just wanted to show you, we could stamp it like this because the stamps are designed to go like that. Or we could possibly color. Let's do a couple of little bits in here. We'll do that and we'll do that and that. And that. We will do this one here and here. Okay. I feel like I want to do this like this. Now, when you're using your brush tip of your blends, you've got to be really, really careful when you're using that brush tip. Okay. I feel like I want to do that. And then I want to do a bit of this coming in here. And here. Okay. And then I can blend with my light again where that meets, and it'll blend out. And all that's going to do is blend. Okay. So it's going to give that hint of color. So let's do the other one like that. And we'll make the decision of what we want to, which one we want to use, which two we want to use on the card. That. And this. Okay. And then we'll do all of the light. like that, and all the way around. That one, and then a bit up through there. And then this one. Sorry, I go quiet when I colour. You probably don't believe that I could ever go quiet, do you? Julie saying one of each. You always say one of each, Julie. That's because you're always on the fence. Just kidding. All right, so now I'm just going to use my light lemon lime twist and just blend that. And it just blends and gives that softer look. You can see this one that's dried. It's blended really well. Okay. As Jill said, don't forget the thumbs up, people. Yeah, but it means I've got to fussy cut them all out if I use them. I don't know. Oh, and then you know what? I always say, has the kitchen bench got something that belongs to me? And it does. My scissors, I think, are out there. It wasn't the kitchen bench, it was the dining room table. You always know I've got to go and get something, don't you, out of my house somewhere. Okay, so let's fussy cut these out. It would have been nice if the die bundle actually had the butterfly to cut out. I'm not sure whether the sketch butterflies have a butterfly that would suit this. Do we want to try that? Do we want to see if the sketch butterflies has a butterfly die to match this butterfly? I wonder. I didn't think about that until I'm about to cut them out. Let's have a look. Okay, there's one butterfly cut out. Let's see. Where do I have sketch butterflies? Here. Let's see if there's a butterfly die in here. It's going to cut it out. Please tell me my dies are in here. They are. Okay, let's see. Is there one that's going to fit it? Nope. That's sad. No, it doesn't fit. So there you go. There's an answer. Someone's going to ask me. I just got the answer. Doesn't fit. Put one on top of the other. You want me to cut them all out, Julie? All right, so we're just going to fussy cut. So the main thing with fussy cutting, and you know, I'm going to go and buy something, but I can't tell you what I'm buying another machine. You know me and my machines. So today I'm meeting up with Janice that's on here. I'm going to go and buy a machine. I've been having fun with my laser machine. But I think, he didn't hear me say it. I think I'm going to buy a Cricut. All right. So we've got those two. And then we'll quickly cut out these. I'll try to be quick. And you know, if I try to be quick, my fussy cutting won't be good at all. And won't look the best. But anyway, I'm trying to be quick. So the idea when you fussy cut is to just go around there. One more to go. No, I've got a scan and cut machine already. You name it, I've got the machines. Got a scan and cut. It's in my cupboard, gathering dust, but I've decided to buy a Cricut. I have all these wonderful ideas of things that I want to create, and I need the machines to be able to do it. I don't know. It's just one of those things. I think when you're crafty, you just love all different aspects. Well, I do. I know I do. Who else is like that? I love all different aspects of crafting. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my stamping and my card making. And now I've got a brand new love for scrapbooking. Totally. All right. So we have this, we have this, we have these. Now I want to put something in here because it's a little bit bland. So I want to put something in behind here. So I think I'm going to cut out another tab with my punch of the Berry Burst, and that will just add a little bit of color in behind. I might even do two, maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking. I have no idea whether I am going to or I'm not going to. I may even do like two tags like this type of thing. And then you know what's missing. The ribbon's definitely missing. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of the little flowers that we have in this set. So these flowers are really super cute. So I'm going to stamp those little punched bits with the flowers. And that will give some patterned pieces in behind. So we'll do that. And we'll just do tone-on-tone stamping. So just with the Berry Burst. Janice and I were talking the other day. See, we just love to try it all. We just love it all. We want to do everything. We physically want to do everything. Okay, there. All right, so we've got that cute little floral one there. And then, of course, another one. And there's some more. I think it needs some more flowers just there. Okay, so we've got some little floral pieces there like that. I will wipe my desk once again to get rid of that ink. All right. See, beauty of the glass mat, people. You want to get the glass mat. I'm telling you, you need the glass mat. All right. So now, of course, we need some ribbon. And I know that you all probably think, oh, she always just keeps using this ribbon, but do we have enough? Oh, maybe we don't. Okay, maybe I might use something a little bit different. Let's use this one. New ribbon, people. This is called the Gross Grain Frayed Gross Grain Ribbon. Or gross grain, whatever you want to call it. So frayed gross grain ribbon, I think will look quite nice. So I feel like I want to pop the ribbon up and down on this one. So because it's a vertical card, let's pop the ribbon up and down. So let's use a bit of Seal Plus on the back there, bit of Seal Plus on the back there. We will go like that and like that. Oh, I like this ribbon. I like it. Where did I put my scissors, people? Where did I put my scissors? Lordy, lordy, and it's the only pair of scissors I can find. Where did I put the scrap bits of paper? There's this. There's the scissors. I put the Berry Burst cardstock on top of them. Isn't it always the way? Every time you're looking for something, you've sat something on top of it. And these scissors are the world's worst scissors, but we're going to have to make do with them, because my other scissors are still packed in the retreat things from the weekend. All right. So we're going to have fun time doing a bow, I think, cutting the ends of the bow. But we will survive. Now I'm going to pop that up on... I'm going to glue that straight down, actually. Let's glue that straight down. All right. So we'll glue that onto the card base. I have long nails. I finally put a set of nails on. I used to always, so Sandra, I used to always have nails like this, and now all of a sudden I've got them back again. So I actually put them on. I was so happy. I haven't had nails on for, quite a few weeks, and I can tell you I was really struggling with not having my nails on, I can tell you. And it's so nice to have them back on, and I feel like I'm me again. So, all right. Now, for some reason, I've lost my... Oh, no, here they are. I was going to say I've lost my big dimensionals, but here they are. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a combination of these tags here And then I'm going to pop that on with a nice cute bow, and then we'll have some butterflies around. What do you think? All right. Okay, so I'm going to do that. All right, so I'm going to pop up these tags first. So I'm going to do that one. Okay, I'm going to do one just there like that. And the other one, okay. They're on special again now, Sandra, too. Well, I don't know. Anyway, when I decide to buy something, I just go for it and buy it. Now, I put them at different angles because I just wanted one to look like it was longer than the other, just for something different. I'm going to pop this one up again. And that's going to get popped up on top. Then we're going to put a cute, I might finish the bow in a minute. We'll do that one there like that. Okay, we've got our cute butterflies. I feel like I want to put a combination of these around. Why not? Because we can. I might put this little one down here. And I feel like I want to put this one here, fluttering along up here, and then a bow up the top. All right, so I'm probably going to grab some mini dimensionals for this. And we will pop some minis on the middle. So just down the like the spine of the butterflies. I want to pop one. I feel like I want to pop it up there. There. Okay. Yeah, mine are gel as well, Sandra. I was actually doing, I'm a bit of a jack of all trades. I was actually doing a nail course, and you may not remember, but I had a bad experience with paying to get my nails done before I went away, and they ruined my nails. And so I actually had to redo my nails. When I say they ruined my nails, they put such a thin layer of gel over them with just half tips on them, that every time I bumped the ends of them, they actually pulled up my natural nail away from my nail bed. So I had a fair bit of damage done to my natural nails. And so and that all happened in a matter of like 3 or 4 days. And so then after getting them done, so then I had to redo them before I went away on my incentive trip. And then after redoing them, I had them for my incentive trip, and as soon as I came home, I took them all off and let them grow out, let the nail beds all repair. Yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare. All right, so we've got all that. Okay, now I've got my insert here, so I'm going to stamp my insert. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stamp those cute little flowers that we had. I'm just going to do a combination of those just as a bit of a border up the edge of my insert. So just changing the way they sit, and just a cute little border up there. Okay, so we will adhere that to the inside of the card. Okay, so we're just going to adhere that to the inside of the card. Then, of course, we're going to need a bit of bling happening on this card. So we've got that. Okay, So now, of course, I'm going to pop a bow up the top here because a bow is going to really set that off. So let's tie a bow with our frayed edge ribbon. Okay, so that. Now I'm going to have fun with these scissors trying to cut this. And I need to cut that bit there. I don't know whether I will. Okay, so we've got our bow that's going to sit up there. And then, of course, I want to have some of these. These are the blooming pearls. I love these. So I think to add a little bit of color, I'm just going to add these nice little, they're sort of green, they're sort of gold. We'll add some of those around just to spruce it up a little bit up there. And then I think in my butterflies, I might just do these little ones on the butterflies. We've got that there. Am I going to run out of them? Probably. That there. This here. And then we'll pop some of these here on this. And you all know what's going to make it look even better, don't you? Wink on the wings. You beat me to it, Julie. All right, let me see if this one's going to work. Let's hope this one works. No, it's empty. Let's try this one. Oh, God, it sounds empty too. We've got a few more to try. Let me see. This one. Wow. There's some in there. A little bit. Not a lot, but there's a little bit. Put some wink on the butterflies. I don't know whether there's enough of this wink to spritz. Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, let's do a bit of spritzing. There. And inside. And there you have it. Oh, I didn't glue my bow on. Hang on. My Lord, I forgot to glue my bow on. And glue dots are there. Nearly forgot the bow. Can you all believe that? Were you all thinking, Donna, your bow, you haven't stuck your bow on. There we go. And we'll pop our bow up the top there. There you have it. Cute little card using this beautiful labeled with love. Okay, what do you think? All right, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I will not actually be doing a live video tomorrow, so whoopsie daisy, hang on, wrong camera. I won't be doing a live video maybe I will. Anyway, I was thinking, but I'm going to do the job today. So maybe I am going to do a live video tomorrow, but it will be later. It will probably be around 9:30 a.m. in the morning, or it could be 4 p.m. in the afternoon. So hopefully you enjoyed that cute card. There's a close-up look. But yeah, super cute. And as I said it, lovely and easy to use. You can use the punches, you can use the dies, whichever way you want to go. Don't forget that glass mat, people. If you want to grab the glass mat, my suggestion is get in and buy those glass mats as soon as you can, because I can tell you they're not going to last long. Everyone is loving them. So if you are wanting to get your hands on that glass mat, scan the QR code there, jump onto my online store. As I said, any of your orders will help me achieve my sales goal for my career sales goal. So I'm working my way to 1 million CSV in sales, but I'm getting there. Like I mean, 3/10 of the way. Well, hopefully I will by the end of the Stampin' Up year. So as I said, any orders will be much appreciated to help me achieve that. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me, and